Hey, I once played lead guitar for a top 20 Christian artist. I once got arrested on a fraternity trick gone bad in college. And I sang for the President of the United States at his request. One of those statements is a lie. Today on the UIC show, we're talking about two truths and a lie. Come check it out.
Welcome to the UIC show. We're so glad you're here. Hopefully you had a good chip bracket. We have a winner. We will announce that probably on our Instagram. That was a great challenge. I had a lot of fun. I know you.
I had a lot of chips.
Yeah, I had a lot of chips.
I had way more chips than I thought I would have.
I was feeling it, that's for sure.
My bracket did not win. I was sad.
No, yeah. I don't think any of our brackets did very well. And we were eating them. But anyway, we're going to play Two Truths and a Lie today. It's a classic youth group game. I'm sure we've all played it in this room. And so Brent, let's figure out which one of those was a lie.
Well, just a disclaimer, this could get really rough. Some of your youth groups, you're going to hear stuff in that group that probably ought not be shared publicly. So just know that when you play this game, you're going to probably have to talk to some parents. I'm just going to throw that out there. I've had to talk to more than one parent about truths that got shared
during Two Truths and a Lie?
In front of Three Truths and a Lie or Two Truths and a Lie. Yep. So anyway, I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think, Jomel?
I got three things out there. I played lead guitar for a top 20 Christian artist. I got arrested on a fraternity prank gone very wrong in college, and sang for the President of the United States at his request.
What president?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it helps.
It kind of does.
Clinton.
Sanford Clinton.
Sanford. Oh, I think it's Sanford Clinton. I was like, I don't think that's his name.
Yeah.
You have a first name basis with Clinton. That's cool.
I'm gonna go with Sanford. B. What do you think?
Have you ever heard Brent sing?
It's not a good thing.
No, but he could have been in a choir.
The way he said, let's go for Clinton, as if he's like making it up. I'm gonna go with C.
Okay, Jesse, what do you got?
Hey, you know I play guitar well, bro. Don't.
Yeah, I know.
Don't hurt
I
me.
believe the guitar thing, and I'm not saying he can't.
No, I
sing.
can't. I do not play guitar that well. I am not a lead guitarist.
No.
I've never played.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, based on the fact that I've heard these before,
Cheater.
That's cheating.
I believe that it is that you didn't play lead guitar for them.
Oh,
So-
maybe he played.
He played rhythm guitar.
Oh, is that one of those like
No, not
kind
one
of
of those
true
I don't
stories?
think Brent would do that.
Is that like 38 inches or 40
But I
inches?
believe it is that you were on the sound crew.
Okay.
Okay, well, so what is it?
I did play lead guitar for a top Christian artist.
Which band?
Chris Rice.
Okay, I
He was on
remember.
Rocketown Records back in the 90s, doing some stuff. So shout out to
Yeah.
Chris Rice. It was for a show at a church.
And how did that happen?
Because he and I was preaching for the event that he was leading worship at.
Yeah.
And so at nighttime, he would teach me his songs. I had a guitar. I was learning how to play guitar. So he taught me the hook for his guitar. And so I was playing it, and I played it for like 2 days.
Wow.
And then when we went to go to the church, and he was going to actually play the song, he's like, hey, Brent, you've been learning the part. Do you want to come up here and play guitar for it? And so like he actually played cajon to his own song, and I played the guitar part that he normally plays when he performs.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool.
And I did all right. I had somebody else playing with me, so I guess I could have been a rhythm guitar, but it was a lead guitar.
we'll count it.
Sounds to me like that was technically rhythm guitar.
No, I played lead. I was the
We'll
solo
count
guitar,
it.
and there was another guitar that backed me up.
Okay.
So then B, was that a lie?
B says I got arrested in college during a fraternity prank gone really wrong. The prank did go very, very wrong. Cops were called.
I knew it.
But he didn't get arrested.
He did not get arrested. You got away with it.
I ran away.
I remember too. It had to do with the abandoned
the Purina dog food tower in Texas, and there was like a railroad station underneath it. In my fraternity, we kind of broke and entered. I think it's long enough that my statute of limitations are over. And I'm not saying what fraternity it was because got you guys. So we went up to the 14th story of this building.
Yes, I knew
and
it.
Somebody threw a piece of metal off the top, and it went through the building,
Uh-huh.
and it echoed through the whole county. And so like we started seeing street lights and car lights and house lights coming on. And then I was like, get down. And so the whole fraternity, we all had to go down a rickety, rusty little bucket ladder on the side of a building that hadn't been serviced in probably 10 or 15 years.
Yes.
Because it was like shut down. And so
Dang it, I can't
we
believe I got this
escaped,
wrong.
And the cops came, and then I just said, everybody get down, get in the grass, everybody crawl in a different direction. So we were in tall Texas grass, and we went away for an hour and a half waiting, and we got away. So did not get arrested.
And then I C.
I did sing for the President of the United States. It was Clinton.
Okay. Yes.
I tried to make
I knew
it look
that
like
one.
it wasn't.
Mel.
So how did that happen?
I had a roommate who was is still the gospel choir at UCSD. He's the director of the largest practicing gospel choir in the Northern Hemisphere. Ken Anderson, who's a pastor right down the street, actually,
Name sounds very familiar.
at Mount Olive Church of God in Christ.
Okay.
So he leads one of the largest practicing choirs in the Northern Hemisphere at UCSD. So the choir was so big, he had like 100 people or 200 people coming on one night for practicing because the choir was like 500 or 600 voices. So anyway, the president of the United States found out about it because of Mrs. Clinton at the time. He had done an event for the year previous. And so when he was coming to do the commencement address at UCSD, they said, hey, let's get that choir to be able to come and sing for the commencement for the president for graduation. And so my roommate's like, hey, you want to sing for the president?
So you were in a choir.
He said, we've been requested.
told you.
Well
See?
done. You made it sound like it was a solo.
Hey, I just said I sang for the president at the U.S. At the president's request.
Like,
so
the
he
story
requested,
sounded like...
he requested the
You're
choir,
not wrong.
and I was there. There were snipers on the roof. We had to go in there. And here's a cool story. 3 truths and a lie. This is true. The gospel choir director, at the end, the president came over to congratulate us, and so reached out to whatever. But Ken Anderson, if you're watching this, you're going to crack up. He's a hugger. And so he tried to hug the president of the United States on camera, and
they shut it
Secret
down.
Service grabbed him. Like, people took weapons out.
Sure.
They grabbed him, they put away, and then he's like, I'm just trying to hug him. Sorry, I'm just trying to hug him.
There's one on.
Yep. And so President Clinton was like, oh, hey, man, just shook his hand and then went off the thing. So
What a
true
guy.
story.
Alrighty. Well,
Hilarious.
so Jomel, you want to get us into this game real quick?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our own version of Two Truths and a Lie. And you can do something similar with your youth group, with your young adults group. And the whole idea is we want to do a series of teaching you guys different games that we play with our youth group. And we're just going to play it with each other. And hopefully you have fun watching us do it. But this is going to be 2 theologian truths and a lie.
That's tough.
I know, this isn't going to be easy.
Are we competing on this one, or?
So what we're going to have
Let's
is
work
you guys...
together.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Let's have you guys work together for once.
Because I'm reading some of these and I'm like, I don't even know who Tyrone Edwards is. Sorry, bro.
Jonathan Edwards'
maybe
cousin,
it's
right?
his cousin or his
We're
brother.
assuming it's his little brother.
So Jomel, is there a reward for this game, or how's that going to work?
A reward, yes, absolutely. So what we're going to do is, since you two are going to work together, we'll give you guys 5 quotes. If you can get 3 or more correct, then the production team, meaning me, Jesse, and Tony, we will
Shout out to the writer.
the writer written
the
by
writer
Tony.
of this episode.
Ghost Rider.
Thank you very much.
Big Mac,
if
Tony Mac.
you guys win this, we have agreed we will write any quote that you guys want and share it on our social media. So you can make us say any ridiculous thing, and it's going to be quoted by the great Chris and Brent of the UIC show. But if you guys don't get 3 correct, which I have a pretty good feeling is very
They're stuck
possible.
in the deck.
I don't like those odds.
If you guys don't get 3 correct, then you two are both on your social media quoting the amazing production team of the UIC show. Does that sound good?
I just deleted all my social media, so what do I have?
You can bring it back.
Just for this, he's got one friend.
Yeah, even if it's just for your one friend that sees it. Okay, so for the first round, I'm going to have 3 quotes. I'll put them on the screen, but let's have you guys read them. Let's have Chris go first.
All right.
And just go back and forth.
Between 2 evils, choose neither. Between 2 goods, choose both. Tryon Edwards. Tryon?
Try on.
It's Tyrone.
But the R
No, it is try on.
Tryon.
I don't even think that's a real name.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure.
Let's go to the next one, Brent. Number 2.
When Christ calls a man, he bids him come and die. Dietrich Bonhoeffer.
I am not the product of my circumstances. I am the product of my decisions. Francis of Assisi.
All right,
And
so
Ben
between
Shapiro.
those 3 and Ben Shapiro. I think Ben Shapiro quoted a lot of these guys, but which one do you think is the lie?
I mean, the Tryon, Tyrone, or whatever, that's
Tryon
throwing
Edwards.
me off. But the third one, the quote looks kind of suspicious. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am the product of... I mean, I guess that could work. But Francis of Assisi?
I don't know if the quote was altered, because when Christ calls a man, it sounds like he's talking about Christ, but it's like, it almost like he bids him come and die. It almost sounds like they're trying to requote a Bible verse.
Oh,
Like-
so you're
like I was just
thinking
saying, I was
Dietrich
thinking that-
Bonhoeffer?
I'm saying Dietrich Bonhoeffer
That looks right
could have
to
said
me.
that, but I'm just saying he's pretty all about it that way. So
These are 2 quotes from theologians and then 1 quote from a movie, right?
It's from something.
From something. Okay.
that's pretty
Something
general.
fictional.
Bro, they're trying
Something
they're
fictional.
trying to get us
I know.
right.
I want to
Working
say
together as
Is
a
it
team.
38 or 39?
3.
Yeah. 3?
But
Oh, that's
I don't
fine. We
know.
can go 3.
What do you think?
We can go 3. That's fine.
Well, are you torn on this at all?
No,
or?
I mean it sounds like that's something that Assisi could say.
Okay,
he
well
was
then
very
let's-
much about self.
Then let's go with 1.
Okay.
Try on Edwards.
But that looks like a good quote, man. Between two evils, choose neither. Between two goods,
they're all
choose both.
good.
Oh yeah, they're all good quotes.
1, 2,
All right,
3.
lock it in.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
3.
One.
Oh, fine. 1.
Wait, no, you guys are on the same team.
I know. That's fine. We'll go with 1.
We'll go with 1.
We're going with 1. You should have went with 3.
Oh, dang it!
All right. But do you guys want to take a crack
Okay.
at who you think actually said this?
I am not the product of my circumstances. I am the product of my decisions. I don't
Tony
know.
Stark.
Tony Stark. Did he get it?
Right ballpark.
Oh.
It was Bane.
Oh,
Bane.
okay, all right.
Oh, now I can totally hear it.
Yep.
All right. Let's get the second round going. We got
Should have went with my gut.
Yeah,
We
say
should
it
have went
with the
with
right
my
voice.
gut, not your gut.
Sorry, next time we'll go with your gut.
But I thought that was Brent's gut was the right one.
The biggest gut's not the
No,
best
he
gut.
said 1.
Oh, your
I
gut
said
was
what?
1.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
All right, number
Okay.
2.
All right, number 2.
All right, number 1. Peace if possible, but truth at any rate.
rate.
Martin Luther.
There's no problem so awful that you can't add some guilt to it and make it even worse. John Calvin.
The Temple of Truth has never suffered so much from woodpeckers on the outside as from termites within. Theologian and author Vance Havner.
That's interesting. Why do we
Havner?
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 Why do we have theologian and author for that one?
Because it sounds like he was writing a book. It's like a quote from a book, maybe.
But I mean, they're all theologians.
Theologians?
Theologians.
We can't even pronounce the word
They're all
theologians.
theologians.
Oh.
They're all theologians.
The Temple of Truth has
Oh
never
man,
suffered so much.
this is a rough one. Peace if possible, but truth at any lie.
At any rate.
Oh yeah,
Truth at any lie. He's just
two
seeing
truths and a
lies
lie.
everywhere.
I'm seeing them all over the place. Man, there's no problem so awful that you can't add some guilt to it and make it even worse. John Calvin. What do you think? This is a tough game, man.
It is a very tough game because
they-
I could see them
I'm
saying
going to
that.
need an answer, boys.
Okay, fine. They want to.
I'm gonna let him guess this time for
I
us.
think I like number 3, even though it's a little interesting. So 1 or 2. Are you leaning either one on 1 or 2? I think 2.
Okay, do it 2.
2?
Yep.
Final answer?
2.
You are correct.
Oh yeah, we got 1.
The actual quote is not from John Calvin, but is from Calvin of the acclaimed series
Oh,
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay, I like that.
I like it.
I like
twist.
that. Getting a little
Okay.
fancy there.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
For our next round, we got 3 new quotes. Go ahead and read them.
Alrighty, the 4 absolutes we all have in our minds: love, justice, evil, and forgiveness. Ravi Zacharias.
Cool.
What's the next one?
Quote number 2, justice and power must be brought together so that whatever is just may be powerful, and whatever is powerful may be just. Pascal.
And the third one is
Freedom and justice shall always prevail over tyranny. Thomas Hobbes.
I think that Ravi Zacharias one looked pretty good. I think that was him. So I think this could be 2 or 3.
Pascal's a
think?
mathematician, but he was also those guys were so Renaissance. They had so many things
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
they were all
But,
over the place.
so-
They did everything.
I'm saying a lot of Pascal's stuff has to do with math. I'm not familiar with him doing theology, so
You want to go with 2 again?
I mean I can, but I don't want to be the responsible one for me having to put quotes on my social media.
Oh man.
Jomel and Tony and Jesse quotes, nonetheless.
Oh gosh.
Tony's already got some
Freedom and
pretty
justice.
good ideas for what you guys might have to say.
Dang, oh man,
Thomas
this is a tough game.
Hobbes.
Freedom and justice shall always prevail over tyranny.
What do you guys think? Vote in right now, and maybe we'll delay.
Wait a week.
Yeah,
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, Pascal, number 2.
it's your call, bro. It's your call.
Oh, gosh,
I
you're
say
gonna-
Pascal.
All right, I
I'm
need a
giving you
final
the-
Okay,
answer.
we're going
in
with 2.
1, 2, 3.
We're going with 2.
Pascal.
All right. The correct answer was number 3, the quote from Thomas Hobbes, which
Dang
is
it.
actually also a quote from Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh gosh, of course.
So
we gotta look at these
we
names.
tried to feed it to you. We gave you Calvin and Hobbes.
We gotta
Tony's
look-
helping us,
the other.
man. Thank
We
you,
gotta look
Tony.
at these
Yep,
names.
I'm gonna have to start paying attention.
That's the hilarious thing is everybody, they all sound like they could be legitimate theologians. And I love
Everybody can accidentally say something smart.
That's
it. Oh
right.
yeah, I do it all the time.
Hey, a broken clock works twice a day, right?
Something like that.
All right, number 1. Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. Saint Valentine.
Do not waste time bothering whether you love your neighbor. Act as if you did. C.S. Lewis.
Number 3, you can always give without loving, but you can never love without giving. Missionary Amy Carmichael.
Alrighty. Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. St. Valentine.
I think that's from Princess Bride.
Maybe
I
we go
hear,
one.
I hear true love.
Death cannot stop true love. Oh, man. Yeah, that C.S. Lewis one looks pretty good.
What's Princess Bride?
That has
We'll talk
gotta
about
be
that
a
later.
joke. You don't know what Princess Bride is?
I am ashamed.
It's a cult
Maybe
classic.
this
Great
is
movie.
Is the one with
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway?
Maybe that's a
Oh,
cultural
no,
thing.
no.
We'll talk about this afterwards.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's a cultural thing. Alrighty. I think one. Man, this is a tough game, bro. You can always give without loving, but you can never love without giving. What's your thought?
I can go with one. Like, I don't know much
Yeah.
about what St. Valentine said. It just doesn't sound
Yeah.
very
Final answer?
saintly.
Doesn't sound very saintly. Yeah, let's go for it. Number
Number
one.
one,
All right.
St. Valentine.
You are correct.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is from Wesley of the Princess Bride.
Oh,
yes.
I was trying to throw you off by pretending I've never heard of the Princess Bride.
You
threw me off, dude.
threw
You
me off
threw me
big
off.
time, man.
Yeah, but I actually haven't seen the Princess Bride. My wife is saying I have to watch it. So,
Bro, you got to watch it.
That
all
was
right, you guys
awesome.
ready for the next
Oh,
round?
man.
Wait, we got 2?
We got 2.
You guys got
we
2.
only need one more.
You only
Bro.
need one
But-
more.
Come
Do
on,
we
man.
only have one more?
Wonder Twin Powers, activate.
2 more.
Oh, we
So
got
you gotta
2
get
more
one
to
of
get
these
one.
2 right.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little nervous. You guys ready?
Come
All right.
on, Tony.
Ready.
Go ahead and
Wait,
on, Tony.
we've gotten 2 right and 2 wrong.
No,
Right?
You got the first one right.
Hey,
first
just
one
no.
wrong, and then
We got
next
one.
two
Wrong.
right.
Just.
Wait, hold on. Let me do a
Yeah,
count.
what are you doing, Chris?
Oh, wait, you're right.
I want a new partner. I want a new partner.
You're right.
I'm trying to play fair here.
You guys got one chance to.
Chris is being the
These
godly one
episodes
here
are
and
going
telling the
off-
truth.
Going really fast.
Chris wants
How long
bad
is this
quotes on the
episode
social
been?
media.
All right, so now for the last round, as we just realized, we thought there was 2 more. This is the last chance. This is do or die. Everything, all the points right here. You guys get this right. You don't have to post anything embarrassing. You do get this right. We're going to have a field day writing your next social media
This
quote.
is great suspense right here.
Dude, the last one was do or die. If we hadn't gotten that, we
Exactly.
would
This
have been
is-
done for.
This is intense. So here we go.
That was a close
Who
one.
wants to read first?
All right, I'll go ahead and
Go
go
ahead.
first. He who gives what he would as readily throw away gives without generosity. For the essence of generosity is in self-sacrifice. Jeremy Taylor.
Taylor?
I'm just trying to take that.
Taylor?
Taylor.
What are these names, man? Go ahead, read the second one. I thought I saw an L there.
I see how the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Mother Teresa.
Those who give much without sacrificing are reckoned as having given little. Erwin Lutzer.
And there's some names in here.
I don't think 2 of them either of you have ever heard of. Neither have I.
Mother Teresa? No. I'm just
Yeah. Who is this Mother Teresa?
Man, Jeremy Taylor, throwaway,
That's very good. Here we go.
gives readily, gives without generosity. For the essence of generosity is in self-sacrifice. That's a good quote. I mean,
They're all great quotes. I just have no idea
Super
who
deep.
said them or where they came
yeah.
from.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It
I'm
is
liking
what
our
you
chances,
do
boys.
with the gift of. Oh man, I don't like my
I
chances.
mean, I could see Mother Teresa saying that, just being Calcutta. I mean, like
Yeah.
being in
Yeah.
a class society. That makes
It is
sense
what you
that she
do
would
with
say
the gift.
something
Yeah.
that determines who you are.
Jeremy Taylor, could you see him saying that?
We all know good old Jeremy. And,
I couldn't see him saying anything because I don't know who he is. So,
Brother Taylor. Is it really Taylor or is it a misspelling of Taylor?
Oh, I'm figuring it out right now.
This could be
Our
this
writer
be
could have just-
our ability to be able to get.
we get to guess
get
one and
out.
3.
It was Taylor.
It is Taylor.
See?
All right,
I
so
was
it's not-
correcting him the whole time. That was
Okay,
our
wait,
writer's
wait.
mistake.
So I'm going to go ahead and say number 1 is wrong because
no.
because the way it's written is incorrect. That's not his real name. So
Well, no,
it's a default. We win either way.
It was an L in his last
That's just
name.
an L.
And to be fair, he did read it right. He did say Taylor.
I did read it right. But
Is that your final answer though?
No, I mean I don't know. He who gives, I like what you're saying about Mother Teresa. Let's go ahead and
I think that was a good one.
and keep that. But then, so is it 1 or 3? He who gives what he would as readily throw away gives without generosity. For the essence of generosity is in self-sacrifice. Jeremy Taylor.
Taylor.
And those who
that
give much without
or
sacrifice are reckoned as having given little.
Erwin Lutzer.
That's a quote from the Bible. It's like
Yeah.
you're not going to give the Lord what costs you nothing. So that's just a reparaphrase of David that way. So
Yeah. So I don't know what number 1 or number 3. If it's number 2, that would be sad.
it would be whatever you say. I'll say 3.
Let me read number 2 again. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. But would she say your birth is irrelevant? I mean, that just kind of stands out to me a little bit.
The circumstances of one's birth are I mean, I'm just talking about if she's talking about a class system or a caste where you're
Yeah,
stuck
that's
into a
true.
place,
That's true.
She's trying to say you can like work out. I'm not saying that's necessarily it. I was just saying philosophically to me it makes sense that she was working in a place that everybody said don't go,
Yep.
and she was doing stuff that people wouldn't have done.
And as we've said on many episodes, context, context, context. So if she's talking about the class system, I get it. But if she's just talking about humanity at large, that doesn't look... that.
Sure call, bro. Sure call.
So which one are you leaning towards?
I said 3.
3? All right, let's go with it.
And which one is that?
We're going with number 3. Those who give much with... No, wait. You said that's a lie. I thought you said that was from David. You said
Yeah, but
that's
it's
like a
not-
paraphrase from David?
Yeah, but it's quoted as from Erwin.
Yeah, but he could be paraphrasing.
He could be. I'm just saying.
So that's the one you think it is? Okay.
So we believe that
Okay.
Erwin Lutzer.
You choose whatever you want, bro. I'm with you.
Okay, let's go with number 3. Fine.
So your final answer is the Erwin Lutzer quote.
Yep.
All right. That quote was written by Erwin Lutzer. But
dang
the
it.
Mother Teresa quote was written by Mewtwo of Pokemon the movie.
Dang it.
Dude, so we would have missed them both.
I need to go with my gut.
We would have missed that one too.
I said number 2. Remember the birth?
Yeah, and
is
you
ir-
kept defending, like, no, that makes a
And
lot
then
of sense.
you
Mother
said class
Teresa
system.
lived during this time of Pokemon injustice.
Dang it. All right, I guess we're putting quotes up on our social media.
Yep, that sounds.
Oh, we were so close.
We're gonna have a lot of fun writing these. They're gonna have to say
rough.
something from the production team.
It will definitely be.
Man,
That was fun. You know, usually I would try to be way more interactive, but it was so hard because I couldn't.
I know. You didn't want to give it away. I
Exactly.
could tell. That's why when I said that, I was like, I'm hoping for a response.
were
here.
Yeah,
looking for
and
something.
I was trying to
Hoping for a
poker
response.
face.
I need
Yeah.
to see him say something.
I
need
made
to
a
watch
couple
it.
faces at the camera, like, especially when you were defending why Mother Teresa said that. I was like, was it Pokemon?
Dang it.
But
Well, if there's one thing we've learned, we can't trust Brent's gut.
he was always
Except in chips.
Yeah,
so when it comes to chips.
Oh,
But
gosh.
what do you guys think of this game? Have you guys played this game with your youth group?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Has
It's a
everyone?
great youth group.
I would. I think I'd tailor it to a place
Yeah.
that the kids can understand.
Well,
Sure.
no, you're not talking
maybe
about
not this game, I just mean
He's just talking
playing
about
two
two
truths
truths
and
and
a
a
lie.
lie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Play it all
it's
the
always
time.
fun.
Yeah.
And what I did for ours is that we did 3 truths and a lie, and then I would quote 3 things from the Bible, but one of them was not in. And
Okay,
so
that's
trying
a
to
good
see
way
if
to
kids
do it.
knew the Bible. So there was 2 truths, and there was
That's a
one
good
that
one.
people attribute to the Bible that isn't necessarily
Yeah.
in there.
Like, what are some of the common, like,
Cleanliness,
money
next
is
to
the root of-
godliness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
money is the root of all evil?
Yeah.
I've seen that one, like,
All eyes on me. Oh wait, that's a different line.
geez,
Alrighty.
yeah,
Well, you want to close this episode out?
Sure. Hey, we hope that you enjoyed this episode of the UIC show. We're here just to really have conversations about next generation leaders and the student leaders that actually work with those kids. So please feel free to comment, subscribe, communicate with us.
Send us an email.
Yeah, talk to us at
Podcast
at
at
uic.org. Check us out on the website. And we just really enjoy being a part of your lives. Thank you for tuning in with us and being a part of what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're a youth leader and you have any stories about 2 truths and a lie that you want to share, feel free to
those
drop
in
it
the
in the comments. Or if you have any other youth games that you want to watch the UIC show team play and talk about, go ahead and drop those suggestions.
Come
in
do
the
them with
comments
us.
as well.
Come join.
Yeah,
we'd
if you're
love
in the
to have
San
you on.
Diego area, just
yeah.
hit us up and we'll play a game with you. But that's all I got left to say.
That's it. Alrighty.
Right.
Thanks for coming.
Make sure to ring that bell.
Ring
Oh,
that
yeah.
bell, subscribe. We need to get that subscriber count up.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
Yep. We're going to have some fun writing this book.